Welcome to the 56th edition of Spooky Reviews from Spooky Ventures. This time around, I'm taking a look at a new Blu-Ray release of a movie called Ghostwatch. Now, this is another movie that I had heard about before ever getting to see it. I had been told that it was a film that was very much a slow burn, but one that turned very creepy at the end. Well, after watching it, I would definitely have to agree with that assessment. This release is a 30th anniversary celebration of the film, which was originally a BBC broadcast. The whole concept of it was very unique at the time. It was done as if it were a live news show, and that included using some people who were known for doing those types of shows for real. The movie takes place on Halloween, as the BBC are doing an investigation inside a home that is said to be haunted. The story is told through, quote, live footage inside the house, archival recordings, and footage and phone calls from viewers. It has a tendency to be very slow early, but there are hints of something more to come as it continues. Without giving too much away, let me just say that when it goes all goes crazy, it really does so in a huge way. I found myself relating to a couple of the people in the show. Those were the ones who were the voices of skepticism. I'm a definite paranormal enthusiast, but I'm also a particularly skeptical person when it comes to believing in any of the phenomenon. The movie was apparently very controversial in the UK when it was shown, with the BBC receiving numerous complaints, largely because of the realistic nature for such horrific content. I guess I had to be there because it seems pretty spooky, but also rather tame seeing it now. Still, this was before the era of ghost hunting shows or even found footage movies. Also, it made use of tech like night vision that was very cutting edge at the time. There are a number of bonuses included with this release. The feature interviewing various people involved in making the movie as a look back from the present is the one that I found the most interesting and compelling. This movie is an important piece of the history of horror, particularly in the UK, but honestly in general. It does have a legendary status to it. This is the first time it's been released on Blu-ray, and personally I'm very glad that they finally got around to doing so. Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.